Well, it has been a turbulent day on Friday in the South African capital. Police in Pretoria fired tear gas, water cannons and rubber bullets to disperse rival marches by hundreds of protesters after mobs looted stores this week believed to belong to immigrants. Armed police had formed a barrier between rival crowds of citizens and non-nationals marching in Pretoria, but both sides began shouting at one another and brandishing rocks and sticks, prompting police to disperse the angry mobs. The demonstrations follows looting this week of at least 20 small businesses believed to belong to Nigerian and Pakistani immigrants. Residents say they attacked the shops because they were dens of prostitution and drug dealing. Others say they had lost jobs to foreigners. Now, viewers, Anita Powell visited some of the destroyed businesses in Pretoria and learned that the roots of this anger are deep and complex, and the consequences of the violence affect more than just foreigners.
Bigglesworth Chimango ran this successful African restaurant for 6 months. But now he is shutting it down, just days after his neighbor's shop in this Pretoria neighborhood was trashed by angry residents who accused foreigners of bringing in crime and taking away jobs. Residents say this shop was run by a Pakistani family. They fled after this week's attack, and Chimango, who is Zimbabwean, says he does not want to be next.
That's why I decided like it's not safe anymore. As you can see, my neighbor just next door, they just looted everything from his shop. And I mainly believe these are just like ordinary thugs. It's not like every South African who wants these people out. But there are people who are frustrated about having jobs and thinking that all the foreigners, they come here to take their jobs.
The violence has also affected local business people. This South African-owned restaurant was also forced to close because of the chaos. They opened days later, but with no food to sell.
On Monday, they came in, they told me to close the shop. I said, why? They said, if we don't, we're going to break the entrance, those gates, and then everything. Even at the gate there, if you can check, the gate it's broken. They break everything. They use my gate, they use my entrance to go to that Pakistan shop to break at the back.
Xenophobic violence is not new to South Africa, which is a magnet for migrants from around Africa. Attacks in 2015 left at least 7 people dead. Nor are the underlying causes new. Systemic inequality, high unemployment, and racism have plagued South Africa since the end of apartheid in 1994. Activists blame the government.
It's just very interesting that since 1994, our unemployment levels have stayed at between 25 to now 30%. You can't blame foreign nationals for that unemployment level. It's chronic, systemic unemployment. What is our government doing to put in place policies that allow for decent jobs?
Chimango said he had a solution. About half of his small restaurant staff were South Africans. Now they, like him, are gone. Anita Powell, VOA News, Pretoria.